So I like to talk about Italy. I don't know if people watch the Chimp Out. I talk about Italian news, and right now the
Are
big
you
thing
an
in Italy.
Italian? Is that why you do that?
Yeah, and by heritage, yes.
Okay.
I'm an American, but my heritage
Yeah,
is back.
yeah, I got you.
So anyway, they're having a whole thing with migrants over there too, and as they're one of the southernmost European states, right on the water, they get a lot of the migrants coming in by boat. And they had a new election there, and a new populist government has taken over, and they don't want the migrants anymore. So there's been a big to-do with this particular boat of migrants that was
yeah, I followed that. So there was one boat that they let land in Spain, and there's another boat now that Italy also refused that boat, and they tried to put it off on Malta, and Malta basically said, fuck that, we're not going to take the boat, right?
Yeah, so this is about that second boat, right?
Yes.
Now, when Zdan's got the video ready, it's a group of Italian people on the beach dancing as the boat sits offshore.
So Dan, if you'll post that in our chat, I'll pull it up.
Already did. It's in there, and so is a picture.
I guess we're gonna have to change.
It's a video.
Wop,
is this a video of them dancing?
Yeah, and you can see the boat in the distance. I'm not even joking. That's literally what it is.
Wow. Dancing that they're not gonna make. Look at that big bitch dancing. That's crazy.
Dude, you would point her out. I was watching. Like, Ralph's gonna point the big bitch out.
Is that Monday Matt?
Oh no.
Can't tell exactly, but look, they're doing like coordinated moves too. Oh wow, I just saw this one chick pulling up her.
Yeah, and you can see the boat there in the background.
I can see it a lot in the
now
background.
Now that's fucking based.
And little kids running.
All hail blue whale.
And not coming to Italy, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
What do you think about this dong wave?
I think it's great. I'm totally
doing the coordinated dance
with what Italy's doing. I'm very proud of what they've accomplished over there, and I hope they continue. I was just reading some other news before you pulled me in here. They just made an announcement at an EU summit of some kind with a plan to address the migrant crisis. It's got 10 points, and at least one of them is every country should take in their fair share of immigrants. So, that's going to be treated as the most outrageous statement they've ever made.
Actually, did you hear Macron? He said that he wants to fine countries that don't take refugees or migrants. I think that was recently.
I mean, if they're going to go the route that they're going to keep these migrants, which, I would be totally in favor of them.
Dong wave, you cut out, sir.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can, yes.
Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, if they're going to go the route that they're keeping the migrants, not just going to kick them all out, then I agree. They should every state should take in an equal, fair share of migrants if they're going to keep them. I think that makes sense. And if they're going to do that, there should be punishment.
I have a revolutionary idea. Why don't they send them back?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I think that'd be better. I think they should send them back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that might have been when I cut out. But I'd say if they're instead choosing to keep them, then it only makes sense that they each take an equal share.
How about the equal share is 0?
I agree. That's the best solution.
I would be like, I would tell Macron to go fuck himself and is fine.
Yeah.
I would tell Macron that Italy can take migrants the moment that Israel opens its borders for migrants.
Ooh. Personally, I hope this is the catalyst that breaks up the EU once and for all, sends Europe back to a series of free nation states.
Hopefully. But I linked that Macron article if you want to pull it up real quick.
Macron,
whatever. He's French, I don't care.
Macron!
He can, whatever. The French don't matter.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. Macron wants to find countries that don't accept refugees. Before the European Migration Summit on Sunday afternoon, French President Emmanuel Macron met Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez to discuss the migrant crisis. Macron remained coherent with
Pedro Sanchez. Fucking dead.
Macron remained coherent with his Thursday's comparison of nationalism as a plague and made some aggressive statements against the EU countries that refuse to accept refugees. I am, for myself, in favor of mechanisms that indeed take this into account. You can't have countries that massively benefit from the solidarity of the European Union and that massively voice their national selfishness when it comes to migrant issues. It's difficult not to think he spoke of Italy and the Visegrad Group, a strong cultural and political alliance of 4 Central European states, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia, who are vehemently opposed to Berlin and Paris's open border policies. We got to find them, you guys. We have to find them.
If you don't do what they say, they'll just take your money.